Hello, everyone. Well, this is the time for our spelling class, and we're going to learn a new spelling today. Okay? But you know that I feel today that I like the green color. I love green color. And with the green leaves, look at my beautiful green leaves. Yes. I like eating peas and seeds. I like going to the beach. Oh, yes, I do like that. So I wonder, we are very ready for a story. So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to read this lovely story. Do you see the story here? Okay. So this is about Funny Mr. Bean. Now, every time you hear the E sound, you're going to touch your head or clap your hands. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Funny Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is a funny little man. He is short with short legs and short funny arms. Today he's going to the sunny beach as a treat. He's very happy indeed. He sits on the sand, he gets his book out of his brown bag, and he reads and reads. Suddenly, he feels hungry, so he gets his meal out of his lunchbox. What a treat! What a feast! He says happily. For meal, he has green peas with creamy beans and some meat. Yummy, yummy for my tummy, he says while he's eating his delicious meal with a big cup of creamy tea. All right. How many times did you clap your hands or touch your head? Lots, right? There are lots of E words over there. Right. But have a look at that. You heard E a lot, but look at the words. Are they the way we know that we generally spell? Are we using this spelling? There are some words with that. Can you spot an E word with this spelling in the text very quickly? Yes, I found one. The middle of the, here in the middle, suddenly he feels hungry. There we've got one. And then for his meal, he has green peas. Oh my goodness, but we have good E and P, S. It is the same sound, but they are different. They are written in a different way. This is the E that we know, and this is the new one. So both of them share the same first letter, first vowel, that is the E, and here the E. So the important thing, when you see two vowels together, the first one does the talking, meaning that instead of saying E, you will say E. And you know why? Because that is the name of the letter. Oh yeah, the name of this letter is E. E. The name is E. All right. So when you see these two together, it's E. So let's read very quickly the words there with the E sound. Mr. Bean is a funny little man. He is short with short legs and short funny arms. Today he is going to the beach as a treat. He's very happy indeed. He sits on the sand, he gets his book out of his brown bag, and he reads and reads. That's fantastic. So we found lots of E with this one, but there is another one. What about the word he? All right, we have E. There is an E sound there. Oh yes, he. And we have the letter E that here sounds E, not E. So this was our tricky word. Now we know why we say he and not he. Very good. So this would be our new spelling. E as in leaves. E as in beach. E as in peas. Wow. Do you see? That's Mr. Bean. That's Mr. Bean. And Mr. Bean goes to the beach. And he takes his book and he reads and reads and reads and reads. but he's hungry, so he takes out his meal. And what is he having for meal? Oh, he's having green peas with creamy beans. Great. And also he's having some meat. Absolutely. And he eats and eats and eats, but he needs to drink something. So he drinks a cup of creamy tea, and then he rests sitting in front of the sea on the beach, and he says, oh my goodness, what a treat, what a feast. Absolutely. So people, what is our new spelling? Of course, is the E spelling for the E sound. And the name of the letter is E. Very good. E as in eel. E as in eat. So we're going to take now our alphabetic code charts and we're going to look for the E sound. Where is it? It's not here. It's the second one here. Can you see? E as in eel, E as in eat. And we have a third E that is standing alone. That is E for he. Very good. We have some more there. We're going to learn them later on. But today we're focusing on this spelling E. Very good. E as in Mr. Bean, E as in green peas, E as in meat, E as in beach, E as in reeds, E as in creamy beans. So we are very ready now to take our phonics book. We're going to open it on the page of the E sound with this spelling E. And we're going to take our pencils, remember, froggy legs, and we're going to trace the new E spelling on the two lines, very neat and tidy, following the directionality and the initial point and on the line. And we have three things here. We have, do you remember what was this? Yes, leaves. And here is one leaf. And we have some peas. And there, the last one is a lady, and the lady is weaving the basket. So let's see if you remember, and you can write here the words for these pictures. And then it's your turn to read those words here. So we have some words that we read together. That was peas, beans, Jack eats apple pie, and cream for tea. It is a treat. So you know what you can do here? You can rearrange these words and this sentence and put it correctly. So you write your little story here and then you can draw it. Beautiful. That's for you to do alone. And then we have some extra practice, and this practice is for reading because we want to read aloud beautifully, fluently, and fast. And this is our e-story. So that's for you to read at home, read it many times, and see if you can self-dictate yourself. You know what you have to do there. You read, and you cover it, and you just write what you remember, and then you uncover it and see whether you were able to write it correctly or not. And you can check and correct, check and correct. That is beautiful. So that was our lesson. So what is our new spelling of today? It is this one. So E for the sound E. Beautiful. Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye.